make sure this isn't going to stay together. Glue a little bit more. But this piece we're going to shape later. So remember how we had this curled back? Doesn't matter that it stood back up. We're going to go from small to large now. So we're going to build all of this. And we're going to use glossy accents in between each layer. So we'll take some glossy accents, apply it around on the inside here, take our wires, and you're just going to feed that through and bring this down, and you kind of want to nest it in there. That's why it was important that we cut the hole out of the bottom. Otherwise the center of your flower is going to stick up too high. So you just place that in there. Same thing on this one. Little glossy accents. Put it around there. Slide this through as well. And when you nest these, I mean, you can move this around. So you get to decide how you want this flower to look, what colors you want where, so see how you can kind of move it around until you're happy with the way that looks. And we're going to go in with this one, same thing, glossy accents, put your wires through, and pull all of that. So once you have all of this together and you're going to kind of secure it, we have the center, and the center is where you can go in, you can roll that back down. This piece, we can actually tuck this inside out and roll it back as well. So this creates that curl in the center. So far so good. And we have this. So this piece is what's actually going to be the center. And because you're going to see both sides of it, it's a good idea that you ink the other side as well.
Okay.
So, could be any color. And I'm going to cut this in half. I'm just going to fold this in kind of like a cabinet door. And this is going to go into the center of our rose. So you kind of want to position it first. Make sure it's a good height. Sometimes you have to trim it a little shorter. So before you put any glue on it, it's just a good idea to test it. Make sure it's going to fit all right. Little glossy accents. And set this inside. And this really you can position however you'd like it to be. And there's your rose. And then you can just go in with whatever inks you want. And you're just going to add some highlight to it.
It's beautiful.
It's pretty simple.
Yeah. You once have seen it, how it's done.
It's simple, but when you look at that, you're just like, huh. Yeah, and this was just using, obviously, random colors.
Yeah.
If you wanted to just stick with a certain color palette, you could stick with a certain color. You know, just going with one or the other. And so this small rose is from that small flower that I showed you, that same 6-petal flower, only smaller. Make a smaller rose.
Yeah, the smaller.
Yeah. And so then you just want this to dry. So normally I'm kind of holding everything together and you just set it upside down. You let it dry for about 10 minutes or so.
Okay.
That's it.
Thank you very much.
See, that was an easy one. It's an easy first request.